Hey, how's it going guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toasty Bros, and today we're going to be partying together a $950 RTX gaming PC.
And once again, we're streaming live over on twitch.tv/ToastyBros, building this PC and then giving it away. This stream we actually gave away 2 PCs. And later on this video, you can learn how you could win some peripherals from Micro Center as well.
So Micro Center is our go-to place for computer parts, especially when we want to go get them the same day. You can actually go and pick up pretty much all of the stuff here at your local Micro Center, so make sure you look them up.
So please use the links in the description down below to shop on Micro Center's website to see which store has this stuff available to you. And thanks again to Micro Center for making this PC giveaway happen. How we'll go and talk about each individual part and how it makes up this PC build.
Alright guys, so for the processor, we have the classic Ryzen 3600. Really, this is still a great processor. I just feel like we've been using it for so long, but this is a 6-core 12-threaded processor, and if you can get it at the right price, it's probably still one of the best bang for buck processors. But hey, if you want to go with the latest and greatest, Ryzen 5600X, and you're going to get even more performance for a similar price. Now for the motherboard, we have the MSI B550M Mortar Wi-Fi motherboard. Really awesome motherboard, has Wi-Fi built into it. It comes with antennas and everything. B550, so 3000 on up ready, which is really awesome. So you're gonna have your latest BIOS ready to go. So hey, plop the thing on there and then the thing, and then it's just gonna work.
The thing into the thing into the thing.
Now for the RAM, we have some Crucial Ballistics RGB RAM. I feel like this is just our go-to for Micro Center. RGB, it looks really awesome. 3200 megahertz. You could go 3600 if you really wanted to, or even higher if you want to spend a lot of money, but it's just important to have 2 sticks of RAM, and it's important to have 2 8 gig sticks so that you can play all your Fortnite and games like that and not get bottlenecks. Now for our SSD, which is basically the last main component for the motherboard, this is the Inland Premium SSD. So this is just a Micro Center brand, but they do sell them on other websites as well for really cheap. 1 terabyte NVMe, like I said, they're typically pretty cheap, like even cheaper than some of the other brands on Amazon and other sites like that. So make sure you check these out.
This right here is worth more than gold right now. This is an RTX 3060 from Zotac. Big thanks to Micro Center for making this possible. I know the GPU shortage is a big mess right now, but the fact that we're able to get a 3060 in this PC build is really awesome. This is gonna be great for pretty much any game you throw at it, and I'm very excited to pair it with the Ryzen 5 3600. Now for the power supply, we have the Power Spec 500 watt power supply. This is their basic 500 watt power supply. That's an in-house brand from Micro Center. We use them in pretty much every single one of the Micro Center PCs we do, and it works really well. And we're gonna spice this thing up with some custom sleeve cables because the other one has some custom sleeve cables. So we went out and purchased some Asia Horse custom sleeve cables. These are actually black and white, so it should match this case really nicely, and I'm very excited to use that. And speaking of the case, we had the Lian Li 205M, which is a nice micro ATX case that, well, looks really nice. It's white, it's awesome, and it's really well built. Lian Li has some really high quality cases for the money. Yeah, that's pretty much it. How about we just go ahead and put this thing together, shall we? So Jackson got challenged to build the motherboard out blindfolded.
It wasn't even really a challenge. Someone just said something about doing a blindfold. I was like, bet.
All right, guys, for today's benchmarking of the Micro Center PC, we're gonna be doing things a little bit different. Micro Center sent over 3 sets of peripherals, a good, better, best combo that we're gonna be giving away to you all watching. Stay tuned till the end of today's video to learn how to enter, but we went ahead and set up the good set of peripherals with the Cyanosa keyboard right here. We have the Death Adder V2, and we have the Kraken X. Now, these are all Razer peripherals, so do keep that in mind, but as you can see over here, Jackson is ready to play some games with these peripherals. We're just gonna go ahead and show him off real quick, and he's gonna play some good old Cold War.
So yeah, here we have the keyboard, which is the hard to pronounce Cyanosa, I believe, but it's it's a basic membrane keyboard that has RGB, which isn't something that you see super often because usually membrane keyboards, they just don't really bother with RGB. The membrane switches really aren't too bad either. They're actually kind of brown, cherry brown switch feeling, but obviously a little bit more mushy. It does have 2 sets of stands on the back, which is pretty nice. You can choose your ultimate gamer height. And yeah, it's a full-size keyboard. It's pretty sturdy. Now the mouse, the Death Adder, and this is the V2. You have 2 macros on the side. You have DPI switches up top. We're gonna have to snipe, obviously.
Yeah.
You have one of those really nice cables too. You don't see those often on the cheaper mice where you basically have one of those like no drag cables. Forgot about those. We have the Kraken X headphones. I'm gonna try them on. Pretty nice. I can hear things, so that's good.
Yeah, the Kraken headset looks really nice. Built-in microphone, not any crazy RGB or anything, but it does the job in terms of getting some pretty nice sound quality while not totally breaking the bank. And as you can see right here, we're getting some awesome results in this game. It actually looks like we have a frame rate cap because we're locked at 60, so we might want to adjust that after Jackson gets done snipping.
They're actually pretty nice. I mean, like honestly, I feel like I could comfortably game with this. Obviously, more used to having a mechanical keyboard and whatnot, so this is a little bit different, but it's definitely a playable experience. What's my teammate doing? Gosh, oh. But yeah, no. Overall though, I think it's pretty nice, and especially like lower lighting settings with that RGB showing, it would look really good. Yay! Yay! All right, let's try out the next game. We have the Razer Black Shark V2, which is a pretty nice headset, and even comes with a USB sound card, which is pretty cool. It looks like you might even have a little bit of lighting on it as well. We have the Ballistics X Hyperspeed mouse. This one's pretty fancy, and it's Bluetooth, so you actually have a wireless mouse. And it looks like it's a little bit fancier, a little more gamery looking. And then the keyboard, definitely big upgrade. Black Widow V3 that has their green switches, which are a Razer product. They sound a lot like blues, but very, very clacky.
All right, so we have all the peripherals out here and ready to play some Fortnite. Now let's talk about this keyboard real quick because, well, it's a really big upgrade over the other one because obviously it has mechanical switches. Let's go ahead and give you a quick little typing test real quick. All those Razer greens, very clickety-clackety. I'm not the biggest fan of clickety keyboards, but if you're somebody who really likes it, this is definitely a good option for you. Comes with a wrist rest that you can use, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, overall, a pretty awesome keyboard. This right here, the Hyperspeed, is a nice wireless mouse. I'm very excited to see how it performs when we do game with it because wireless mice have come a long way, and I do think that for the money, this is probably a really good value option. And the headset, the Black Shark, this thing is really comfortable. I know Jackson was messing with this thing when we got it all set up over here, and he said it was one of the most comfortable headsets he tried, and he's rubbing my headset. I don't know why he's doing that, but the adjustment points are pretty cool, pretty easy to adjust, and it's really well built. I'm actually very impressed with this, and it has a detachable microphone because I know a lot of people have like their own external mics now, so you don't really need this. So you can just have a nice pair of headphones, Razer branding, looking really nice. How about we just dive into some Fortnite gameplay? All right, guys, so we are in Fortnite now, and well over 200 plus FPS. I mean, it's actually really awesome playing Fortnite on this PC. Of course, with like a 3600, you should have no problems playing Fortnite, especially with that 3060, and especially with a high refresh rate monitor. It's a good experience. These peripherals are actually really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of using a clicky keyboard, but for those who really like clicky-clacky keyboards, this is probably the best option for you. And this mouse feels really good, very responsive for a wireless mouse. Wireless mice technology have come a long way. It really does perform as if it's plugged into the computer, so I really don't notice that big of a difference. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't have enough materials. Where the hell did this guy go? He just ninja vanished. I am terrified. This guy is a real gamer. He's fighting somebody else now, so I don't know what happened there, but I didn't die, so that's something, I guess.
Dude, he just came in freaking and gamed on you. Oh my God, right to the head. He's mad.
God. He's very angry that I did that to him. Look at that, guys. Great FPS, good gameplay. What can you ask more? I mean, look at this. The Razer peripherals, man, they did it. The Razer peripherals definitely did it for me. All right, guys, now that we got a kill in Fortnite and see that this PC can definitely handle Fortnite, let's go ahead and switch to another game real quick and try another set of peripherals. All right, guys, we are now on to the best category of this peripheral lineup with the Huntsman Analog, with their analog switches, which are nice and linear and allow you to get some smooth actuation. We'll look at that later on and all that nice RGB. We also have the Death Adder Pro V2, which is basically a wireless Death Adder. Death Adder is one of the most popular mice that Razer has to offer, and well, now that it's wireless, it's even better. And of course, over here we have the Black Shark Pro, which is basically the Black Shark, but wireless as well. So we're getting a lot of wireless peripherals here. And Jackson, what are you thinking of them so far?
Well, the headset is just as comfy as the last headset. I need to take it off so I'm not yelling, but yeah, extremely comfy headset. The keyboard is really cool. Analog switches. So for certain games, like racing games and stuff like that especially, analog switches are awesome because they basically are a linear switch that have a smooth travel and it can actually sense how far down the switch is. So typically they'll have a software where you can actually change the point in which the key activates on or off. So yeah, pretty nice keyboard. The mouse is the Death Adder, but it's wireless. So pretty cool. They actually include this interesting kind of cable, which can also be used for charging the mouse. So you basically, you know, have this and that plugs into the back of the mouse, and then you have this, which can also plug into your dongle. Not really sure why exactly they did that, but it's pretty cool though.
But yeah, what we're gonna do is go ahead and play some good old Valorant where we can get into a game mode and see what kind of performance we can get. Of course, this Valorant's gonna run very well, but it's gonna be a good chance to test these peripherals out and Jackson can show off his Valorant gaming skills. All right, guys, we're in a good old Valorant, and that looks buttery smooth.
That's a lot of FPS, if I say so myself.
But yeah, Valorant's a pretty easy game to run. This PC would be great for pretty much any esports title you want to play. And really, it can run anything. A 3060 and a 3600 is a great pairing. And of course, with everything going on, it might be hard to kind of get it, but if you can play pretty much anything and have that NVIDIA encoder for some live streaming. Honestly, this is kind of a dream PC for under $1,000 MSRP. We'll see if Jackson gets some kills to wrap this video up.
And you can dream to find the parts.
You can dream about it. Play to death. I believe in you.
Oh, okay, I was like, dude, if I don't get this.
All right, we're on the sniping.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. And yeah.
Wait, what? Oh my God, die. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, well, yeah, the highest tier peripheral is definitely a big step up just due to the fact that everything's wireless, and obviously the keyboard having these nice linear switches is a really big difference too. So yeah, we highly recommend them. Go buy them.
Buy them. All right, let's wrap this video up real quick.
So as you guys could tell, this PC is pretty baller, and all of the products that we tested from Razer, from Micro Center, basically a double whammy here, were pretty cool.
We gave away this PC during a 12-hour live stream, and if you guys want to have a chance to win a PC from us in the future, follow us over on Twitch. That's the best way to get notified on when we go live. And also, if you want to win any of the combos, the Razer peripheral combos, check the description down below. There will be a link to how you can enter to win these peripherals, and hopefully you can win. Good luck.
So the links in the description down below will be Micro Center links, and we'll also have Amazon affiliate links as well if you'd like to purchase any of those. And also huge thanks to Micro Center for sponsoring this build, sending the Razer products, sending another build, and yeah, just all the stuff in the future too, because they're not gonna stop, I can tell.
Thanks, Micro Center.
But make sure you check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
So in case you guys didn't know, this computer right here does have a 3060 in it, and they're very hard to get, but sometimes over at our other company, PC Bros, we have some.
PCBros.tech, put a build consultation in, and we'll do our best to get you a custom PC build that fits your budget. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Goodbye.